All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about blockchain, and we're going to see like what this thing actually is, so that way we sort of have a foundation of what this whole thing is really about. So last video we talked about Bitcoin, and the video before that we talked about what is a cryptocurrency. So this time we're talking about blockchain. So it's sort of like building on the blocks, building blocks. So that way we can level up, and we don't get left behind. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, blockchain. Now I'm learning too, to be honest. Some of this stuff I sort of know, but a lot of this stuff I really don't. So I'm having to learn just along with you. So if this stuff doesn't make sense to you, it don't make sense to me neither. So so ask questions in the comment section below, and then that way we can learn together. Anyway, blockchain. So a blockchain is a growing list of records called blocks. They are linked together using cryptography. Each block contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block. Excuse me. A timestamp and transaction data, generally represented as a Merkle tree. And it's sort of like that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's that. All right. If you couldn't see it, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't have like a double screen doc. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do that whole flipping thing neither, So, anyway, so the timestamp proves that the transaction data existed when the block was published in order to get into its hash. As blocks each contain information about the block previous to it, they form a chain, which each additional block reinforcing the ones before it. Therefore, blockchains are resistant to modification of their data because once recorded, the data in any given block cannot be altered retroactively without altering all subsequent blocks. I see. That's why it's a blockchain. Okay. Blockchains are typically managed by a peer-to-peer network for use as a publicly distributed ledger, where nodes collectively adhere to a protocol to communicate and validate new blocks. Although blockchain records are not unalterable, as forks are possible, blockchains may be considered secure by design and exemplify a distributed computing system with high Byzantine fault tolerance. I don't know what that is. We're gonna have to look up forks. So we probably have to do forks before we do Ethereum. So I think I just found another video. So we're gonna do forks, because I don't know what a fork is, to be honest. I've heard that, but I don't know what that crap is. All right, so blockchain was invented by a person or a group of people using the same name, Satoshi Nakamoto, like we saw last time in 2008, to serve as a public transaction ledger of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Okay, the identity of Satoshi Nakamoto remains unknown to date. The invention of the blockchain for Bitcoin made it the first digital currency to solve the double spending problem without the need of a trusted authority or central server. Pretty cool. The Bitcoin design has inspired other applications and blockchains that are readable by the public and are widely used by cryptocurrencies. The blockchain is considered a type of payment rail. Private blockchains have been proposed for business use, but Computer World called the marketing of such privatized blockchains without a proper security model snake oil. Okay. However, others have argued that permissioned blockchains, if carefully designed, may be more decentralized and therefore more secure in practice than permissionless ones. All right. Well, look, we just know that we got this ledger thing, and it basically is a collection of records of different transactions that take place on this thing called, each cryptocurrency. So we got like this cryptocurrency using cryptography, and they make a trustless system. One of the first, trustless systems that they had for a decentralized currency is Bitcoin. And so like that, the currency of that protocol, that Bitcoin protocol, is Bitcoin. Okay, so that's the actual like coin. And the ledger, this ledger is this blockchain, and it's like a list of records. And these lists of records are formed on these blocks. And the blocks, they could potentially be altered. That's what it says. It's not unalterable. But there's all these other people that are also watching these blocks to make sure that it's all legit. So it's hard. I guess what they're saying is it's really hard to alter it without everyone else noticing or everyone else not seeing it. So pretty ingenious, to be honest. And then you don't need no intermediary, nothing. You don't need nobody. You don't need no bank or no nothing. So pretty cool. You don't need no government, no nothing. Yeah, no government, no bank, no. I'm starting to like it. Starting to like it. Anyway, so we're gonna look in forks. I'm gonna just do a little Wikipedia search on forks. I think that should be straight. We're gonna look up forks, and then we're gonna get into that Ethereum video and try to figure out what that is. And I had a question about smart contracts, so I might have to do a video about that too. This might be a whole big old playlist, to be honest. So I ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing to do, obviously, because you're watching this video. So with that being said, peace. Y'all have a good one once again. Be safe. Y'all know what I'm saying. Be safe.